Did you know that Colorado has a racist and violent past? I had no idea that Benjamin Stapleton, the leader of the KKK in the 1920s and Denver's mayor around that time, was the man that Stapleton, Colorado is now named after. Learning these details through a CU Denver course assignment made me feel a sense of distance from the place I call home. A couple of weeks ago, I looked at exhibits highlighting KKK's involvement in the state at the Colorado History Museum. I saw examples of the Klan's ritual gowns and blurbs about the violence that they paraded through the cities. Seeing the hooded figure behind the glass looked so real and such an imminent threat to even today's society. The information I obtained at the museum contrasts sharply with what comes to mind when people think of Colorado, such as skiing, outdoor enthusiasts, and legalized weed. What I always assumed Colorado valued most, loving the outdoors and spreading love, doesn't fit the bill for all of the people in the state. Community members in Denver, Stapleton, and Colorado Springs experienced discrimination and hatred. Spike Lee's film, BlacKkKlansman, revealed the state's problems with Klan members in Colorado Springs, suggesting that the problem of a troubled past persists today. Discussions about race and community were a part of a recent conversation between my stepmom and me. I was shocked when she had told me that racial injustice was so prevalent when she was growing up in Arvada, Colorado. And according to my stepmom, we cannot forget about where we come from. The racism and bigotry that Americans face needs to be reminded of how ugly things were in the past. Issues of discrimination and segregation seem normalized in the problem of gentrification. I grew up in Colorado. I attended schools in suburban neighborhoods, and I did not know how bad things were and continue to be. I now see how gentrification, or so-called economic revitalization, in Denver worsens the cost of living and displaces people who are unable to afford to live in the city. My boyfriend's family, who migrated to America from Indonesia and successfully assimilated to American culture, is being forced to move to Texas because of the rising living costs in Colorado. Even though the family lived in Aurora for almost 2 decades, my boyfriend's parents are relocating to somewhere cheaper in order to achieve the American dream. Instead of pitying what is happening due to gentrification and racial tension in 2018, I am hopeful and plan to be force for positive social change in Colorado.